EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go here in the inner harbor. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's when the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
On 2nd down, Bigsby. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? From the shotgun, it's Williams.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force fourth down.
Want to finish this opening drive with 6, so the decision is go for it on 4th and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Hank Bixby, touchdown Ravens. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. It's up and through, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He'll return this from the 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready? Here we go, here we go.
On play action, Daniels going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers down the left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. An even 40 yards.
Ready? Cowboys, go!
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down.
Come on. Hit! 19, 18. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
The first carry for King Henry. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Ready? 18 guard, check. Ready?
They're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Look at 19.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Daniels to throw on second down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Take down. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Play fake. Now Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Get this complete to Horton. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field, as the officials will sort this one out. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They'll try again here, second and 10. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and
2.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Forced out wide, taking off, and he will score! Caleb Williams! Touchdown, Baltimore. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Sinnott, the man in motion.
19 Tiger.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
On the ready.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
Cowboy 8, go.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. I think it's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Steeler first down. Here's the give to Henry running right. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
50.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Let's go now.
To throw is then. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Downs goes in motion. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Pass the 60.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Steelers are back within 4 at 14-10.
Steelers 10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
Here's Williams on first and 10. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pickup's good for 29 yards.
That's good.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath, focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Williams to the air once more. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. It's second down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. He's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. He's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Adonai Mitchell, touchdown Ravens. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens are out to a 21-10 lead.
Steelers 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Daniels now on first down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. But will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
15 yards. That's good.
So we reached the intermission and what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This field end at about the 9. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run it with Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ready? Liking 18. Check mask, check mask.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
And it's third down.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
Here we
The
go.
Steelers will line up for the
70
2-point conversion.
Throwing now, Daniel. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way.
Well, Mike, you don't see this too often in the NFL. The rare pick 2. Now, it won't go down in the stat sheet as an interception for either guy, but the effort won't go unnoticed. For him to go the entire length of the field at the end of this drive certainly ends on a high note after giving up that touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That one good for 26 yards. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got it! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a big one for the Ravens. 37 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. To throw, it's Williams. That one taken in. And Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead.
Ravens 30, Steelers 16. Tyler Luke taking off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They get 22 yards there. That's a Steeler first down.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
They'll run. It's Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's hard. And he will score again. Take down. Touchdown, Steelers. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Steelers will cut the deficit to 7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the driver starts.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it is Bixby to start this drive. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards, mark with 29.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run back. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Tank Bigsby, the man he was looking for that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and a yard. Now Williams. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Downs goes in motion. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
19-18, Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Daniels. And he's into the end zone yet again. Take down. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here comes Horton. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the gun, here's Bigsby. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's taken in by Horton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Miles Garrett. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Now they face 3rd down and 7.
Ready, set, hard.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
So that's a big 1st down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Ready, set.
Bigsby. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. They'll run here. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. 1:54 to go. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
That's good.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard's going to help the field goal kicker right now.
In second and 8 at the Steelers' 22-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now it's Chubb. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout, 2 seconds remaining in the game. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to win the game. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. They'll talk things over before third down. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This one he's got to have. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.